white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. It really is a pleasure coming your way, and you can tell I'm so excited. Usually when I'm so excited, then obviously you have a good idea that there's something up our sleeve here on the white carpets. What's happening today? Well, this is just we are the crossroads actually. So today being the very last month of the month February, we would like to wish today, unfortunately, we don't have a leap year this year, so I would wish those born on 29th February a happy birthday in advance or belated. Well, whichever way, a happy birthday to you. Just opt. Either you celebrated today or you are choosing tomorrow to have your birthday celebrated. But we also are marking the end of Love Month and starting the Independence Month with lots of prayers and worship, because we are turning 58 years and we really need to be prayerful. Where Ghana has gotten to at the crossroads, we need to, have some breakthrough, especially when it comes to Okay, so right today we are talking a number of issues that has been happening over the week in the entertainment industry. For instance, do you know that Kokese has been talking about well, he does so in songs, so you feel he's singing, but he actually has been talking. Meanwhile, we have Berima Sydney warning all politicians to stay off their latest track, Sikadie Basa. Basa. Can I post like Songo, Countryman Songo? Well, so you have Countryman Songo that says Sikadie Basa. Basa. Stay off that song. Though nobody should endorse it. That's according to Berima Sydney. He says that he didn't make that song for any politician, so stay off. As usual, VGMA's nominees list released, and the controversies have already started. Well, yeah, every year, once the nominees lists are released, the controversies also come, and this year, the very first person to really voice sentiments is Ako Nana. He doesn't understand why he never made it to any of the... he never understand why he didn't make it in at least Artist of the Year. Well, we'll talk about that right here. I just can't wait myself to hear what Nana would say about that one. And of course, that pretty dress Lupita Nyong'o wore at the Oscars got stolen. It's been found, and the interesting bit is the fact that the thief actually called and directed where to find the dress. He stole. He says the dress is valueless. It doesn't cost the much publicized $150,000. So he doesn't want that dress anymore. He has returned the dress. We'll talk about that right here on the white carpet. Join us. Don't go away. When we come back, we have lots of exciting issues coming up. Stay tuned. Yeah, with us here on the white carpet on Joy News on Multi TV, let's quickly take a look at what happened last night at the VGMA's release of the nominees for the year 2014-2015 Music Awards. Let's quickly recap what happened.
What are your expectations for the VGMA 2015?
Well, I'm here. I'm really excited. I've been invited, and I just hope I get a lot of nominations, because when you get more, at least you are sure of getting one or two. So I'm here, and we are here waiting to hear what's going to happen. Maybe after that, then I can say what I think or what. But for now, finger crossing.
As you know, I mean, it's been several times that we've held this August event, and by the years, we all see improvement. So automatically this year is going to be an improvement of the previous ones. I think it's going to be much more keener, because there were not many of the releases that we usually hear. So it's a little bit, restricted, you understand. It's not that expanding for everybody to be there. So it's going to be very keen.
I'm here to read the nominees for the most popular song of the year. And the nominees are Saiho Castro featuring D Black, Nyao Hubeto Daddy Lumba, Adonai, Sarkodie featuring Castro, Kwene, Adam featuring Ice Queen and Lil Shaker, Bafira, Stoneboy featuring Sarkodie, Pole, Guru, Selfie, VVIP, Iskoki, Samini, Alpha and Omega, Selena Boateng featuring Uncle Atu, and him, Pentecost Sorinjong, Evangelist Dinah Asamoah.
And I'm here to present the topmost award for the night, the VGMA night come 11th April. This or one of these artists is going to walk home with the biggest and the greatest, the largest, the biggest award. The nominees for Artist of the Year. Artist of the Year. And the nominees are Daddy Lumba, Stoneboy, Guru, Adam, Miss V, Sarkodie, and Samini.
You were nominated in the Artist of the Year category. How do you feel about that? I mean, that's huge.
It's amazing! I don't want to start shouting now. When I get to the house, I can scream. Oh no, I don't want people to think I'm going crazy. I'm trying to be cool about it, but I'm excited, so yeah.
Stoneboy, you've been nominated in the Artist of the Year category. Were your expectations met?
Oh yeah, for real. Because certain things are clear sometimes, regardless of whatever goes on. I think I'm one of the clearest things in 2015 to be nominated for the Artist of the Year and the following categories in which I've been nominated. So expectations met, I'm happy about it. I'll continue being me and doing good music.
Apart from that, don't you have any problem with the VGMA's 2015?
Regardless, there will be problems. So for now, you see, there must be problems, definitely. I've been here before. I've been through instances whereby I face the problem solely. There's no other way around the problem that will make me smile. But this time, I'm smiling more than a problem because I overlooked the problem from the previous times. So I would say I would overlook the problem for now as we speak, but I'll look through whatever is my grievance. I will definitely air it out constructively.
Obviously, Miss V, Stoneboy, all of them who got nominated will definitely be calm. But we have one person who is definitely not calm at all, and that is Akonana. Well, so we'll bring you Akonana's grievance. Obviously, he's aggrieved. He doesn't think that he shouldn't. He should actually be in the Artist of the Year category because he believes he really worked hard and had something to prove for that. Let's now take a listen to Akonana.
Yeah, I was not so happy about the whole movement because a song like Me Adao is a national anthem that everybody sing, even though the Black Stars used it in their campaign, was not nominated. And songs like Bisakede's song, Lobby from R2B, some songs I had was nominated. My opinion, I think it's not fair because I don't know the people that choose those songs. You understand? Songs like, how can you tell me Lobby is a hit? How many people know Lobby from R2Bs? Bisakede, yo, I don't want to talk about it, but to me, I think Charterhouse is not doing the right thing. They should go back. Look at this song playing. Who knows this song, man? No, I don't want to talk about it, but I think they should go back to their drawing board and rework hard next time because you can work like that. Artists promoting, doing their work, and you just decide to sit at home, pick any name you want and put there. It's crazy. So I just don't want to talk about it. But my opinion, I think Charterhouse is not doing the right work. Trust me. And I'm saying it, and I'm going to say it again. Charterhouse is not working well. But the reason why I'm happy is Stoneboy being the Artist of the Year. I think I'm okay with that. You understand? Stoneboy being Artist of the Year, I'm cool. But apart from that, I think nothing is all right about that.
Obviously, nothing is all right there, right? He's still in Charterhouse too. He's saying it, Charterhouse. You're not doing so well. Akunana says he's not happy. All right, so that is him. Of course, he's just one out of the many yet to complain about their grievance. Actually, they are not. I'm sure a lot will come. But in the meanwhile, DJs Awards also happened a week ago, and obviously, there too there are issues. People got beef. They aren't doing well at all, according to Akoda. Well, let's just recap a few of the things that happened during the DJ Awards a week ago.
What is it called?
This was made by Abrantier collection.
And you're supposed to open. Is it because you're feeling hot? That's why you're.
No. I think the hotness is coming from the hotness from within, not the temperature hot like mine's hot. It's making the turning the whole place.
DJ Awards third edition. What are your expectations?
That Andy Dusty will come out as the best DJ in Ghana, and then that also DJ Toyo will emerge as the best event DJ. And also I'm expecting to see Mirrors and Smoke, glitz, glamour, a beautiful show planned, starting early, ending early, the whole night, the whole proper event type of thing. That's what I'm expecting. And don't worry about the slangs, because today I came out with my,
I can see you're slanging now.
I got my New York on.
When did you come back?
I've not been in New York since the past 11 years.
I mean, I'm a man, but this time your fashion, at least you can read it in my Google, right? Let me just tell you about the latest rock sensation in town. Ghana just got rock band, and hey, last night I watched them, and well, rock band rock. There's a rock sensation in town. That's just what I'm talking about. Dark Suburb. Well, I have my of course interest. I have my admiration, but I would like you to be the judge. Before you watch Dark Suburb, I need your comments on them. What do you make of their performance? What do you make of their appearance? What do you make of their stagecraft? The number to send your answer to, your comment, your view to is 0267 844 024. Just quickly WhatsApp to me. Tell me what you think of what you just about to watch, the latest rock sensation in town, Dark Suburb.
It's a journey we all must take into the dark suburbs of this world to discover the energy, the spirits, the passion that lies on this earth. There is a journey we all must make into the very soul of the universe to discover the passions and the spirits and the melodies the ancestors buried deep in the core of earth. In the beginning, waiting, and waiting. Then there was a gust of wind, leaves ruffled eerily, birds kept in fear. Something was stirring in the bosom of earth. Things long concealed were about to be revealed. Wakati umefika, yataganza nidiri. You're the best friend any man
day and night. One look into your eyes, my pain just disappears. You're making life so easy now. You're the kind of girl that makes a man fly. When you leave, it's like it feels so empty, and it breaks down like a baby. You're the kind of girl that makes the prince cross the rivers, mountains and oceans just to get a kill from your leg. I can feel you die. I know a lie. I can feel you die. I know a lie. I can feel you die. I know a lie. I can feel you die. I know a lie. I know. I'll be better man because I know say you got my back every day. You want to look into your eyes, girl, all I see is paradise. You are my weakness and my strength. I cannot live without you in my life. You're my host, I'm your parasite. I can feel you die. I know the lie. I can feel you die.
Played our first show 3 weeks ago at Alliance Française. That was the first time the band was adored to the world at Alliance Française. We played what we call the Awakening Concert to introduce the band to the world.
Let me find out, what's your inspiration as a group?
Well, Dark Suburb represents the energy, the vitality that you find in underground movement. So the whole concept of Dark Suburb, I, the chief priest, I wanted something new and different in the music industry, so I evoked them from the underworld. But bear in mind, the underworld is the underground, where great talent might go hitherto unnoticed. So the band's anonymity represents the anonymity of the people in the underground movement that you don't get to hear of, the great talent. So we're nameless because we represent great talent and great arts.
I noticed you're doing a different genre of music where you're doing rock, solid rock, which is probably of international standard, international quality.
Absolutely.
Why did you decide to do such a genre of music considering the fact that you're Ghanaian?
First of all, remember that all origins of music is from Africa. The energy, the vitality of music started from Africa and has taken different, respects in other parts of the world. So rock music is African music. The energy, the vitality is African music. So we have not really adopted something new. But I agree with you, that genre, what you call rock, might not be familiar today, but we think it's familiar with our African roots. And we love the energy and we love the style that it brings, and we think it's different in the music industry. That's why we choose rock, Afro rock. So what we do is actually called Afro rock, and we want to publicize this genre of music across the world, and we think it will sell Ghanaian music to international audiences too.
In terms of standard and the quality on stage, I can't, if you want to talk about it.
So you've been listening to Dark Suburb. The genre they sang is Afro rock. Now everything black borrowed from foreign is Afro something. So you can have Afro cools. Who does Afro cools? Maybe Papa Yankson does Afro cools. Right, so I told you that we are going to be observing the month of independence with lots of worship, calmness, serene atmosphere. And how else can we do that but to, start with worship? Lots of worship. Ghana at 58 years, we need lots of worship. That is what will keep us going. For us to continue enjoying the peace, we need that. Doomsday has become the sin of the day, the order of the day. We need to stop that. So we need to break that chain, that doomsday chain, So worship will do the magic for us. Without God, nothing is possible. So today, on the white carpet, we are beginning with lots of worship, and prayers. A bit, more worship, because we need to really break that doom. So if it's a curse, we are breaking that right here on the white carpet today. So I have been joined by this music group whose vision, whose dream, whose focus is now on 6th March, our Independence Day, and they are going to make sure that everything that is going to fire against Ghana, God will first fire at it.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So, Stewards is here, and I would love for them to begin with a tune that would put us in the mood that we get on with our conversation. Can we go?
Heaven, can you hear me? Thank you for the life, purpose and the grace. You did all to save me.
When my soul
was lost in hell, you shone your light,
and darkness could not comprehend.
I am saved by the blood of the Lamb. I am saved by the blood of the Lamb. Obama will buy the VGMA Launch. Menya me fa hode.
Minya
aquarium, pepa menisio, I feel my audition.
Oh,
we me from Sumba and Bone, and Shira Yawade.
me do what you movement.
I am saved by the blood of the Lamb.
I am saved by the blood
of the Lamb.
Oh,
I just got a second chance. He turned my whole life around.
now I am saved, yeah, I am saved.
Why don't you just let him in? You can rule and reign with him. Live eternally. I am saved by the blood of the Lamb. I am saved by the blood of the Lamb, of the Lamb.
Somebody say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is soothing. Nyame som oye dawai. Yeah, God is definitely sweet. But Stuart, as we start the month of independence with worship,
That's right.
what are you up to on Seth March?
Yes, Stewards of Grace is at it again. Once again, we're meeting. We have a program on the 6th of March.
Okay.
We've been doing this for 15 years now. And we're meeting once again on the 6th of March. Used to happen at the Accra International Conference Center.
Okay.
This year around, the venue has changed. We're meeting at Transcontinental Worship Center, better known as TCWC, of Assemblies of God.
Okay.
It is near Action Chapel. It is nearer to Flower Pot and is nearest to Palace.
I love that. Yes. I see. So, of course, you've given us a snippet of what is actually going to happen on the day. But for those of us who would be there to join you, when we are coming, what should we have? You know, our Bible, of course, prayer words, all the breakthroughs. Keep them together because you have to really push it to God.
That's right. Just come. You know, usually what we do, obviously it's a Christian program and all, but it's more about worship, more about lifting a song of worship unto God. So just come with a contrite heart, just ready to worship, you know, your Maker, you know, on the 6th of March.
I see. So for the month of March, what is the prayer topic?
The theme, okay, let me put it, the theme of the program this year is As It Is in Heaven.
This year is
As It Is in Heaven. So what we're trying to portray is what is happening in heaven right now, as we speak.
What's happening there?
Worship is happening. The 24 elders, the living creatures are now worshiping God as we speak. So we're trying to duplicate what is happening in heaven right here on earth.
We shall be there on 6th March to, worship with you because
That's right.
we really need the breakthrough. The Dumso is really a border, right?
Yes, it is. But
everything
see,
is going down with Dumso.
Yeah.
So on that day, Dumso is
no, but whether Dumso or no Dumso, we still have to worship our God.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's important, particularly in these times, for those of us who haven't been doing much these days, we are trusting God for complete end to Dumso.
Amen to that. Amen.
Yeah. You had to say amen.
Amen to that. Amen. Amen.
Right, so thank you so much, Stewart.
Thank you.
For gracing the white carpet with that soothing voice. But I won't let you go with without giving us another tune.
Ooh.
You know, I don't remember the last time I heard Dana say. We can go with that. Just a simple one, and there we go. I want a rendition of it.
Wow. Okay. Dana say. Dana se da onyame na se sing Dana so Dana se Dana se da onyame na se every time. Every time, oh yeah, nana doya, so my yeah, dana se, da onyame.
Right, so the worship really continues. We just started. It's too early for us, to just say it's over. No, we're doing that. But whilst we go into the next one, let me do a bit of gossip here. Did you really hear Kwakasi talk about retirement? Okay, just in case you did not hear that, he needs some purification. So you listen, and when we come back, we will do more prayers for Kwakasi right here on the white carpet.
What from me day? What from me day? Mentio Yakubu. From me Yakubu. Shalom from me. Mente. My new name be what? Yakubu. My new name be what? Yakubu. From me Yakubu. Shalom from me. Yakubu. What from me Yakubu? Shalom from me. Yakubu. What from me Yakubu? Obia from me Yakubu. Buzanga Wagadugu. Yakubu. Yakubu.
Okay, so this is your first performance after jail. What do you make of your performance? The fans love you,
Yeah, the fans are great, you know. I love it when I see my fans going gaga, you know. It was crazy performance. Thanks to Manifest, thanks to Medina, you know, they made it happen, and I thank them very much.
What else do you have coming up?
I have a lot of shows. I have my own tour coming up, the Thanksgiving tour. You know, I'm going around to say thank you to everybody who supported me when I was in jail. You know, so my Thanksgiving tour is coming up, and they should watch out for that.
Thank you so much.
You didn't really get to hear him talk about Orishe and Kutinsu returning, but I'll bring you that before this show is over. I told you worship still continues, so we have been joined on the white carpet by another worshiper. All she does is worship, to make sure that she really is very close to her Christ, and to also make sure that nation Ghana is at peace and enjoying some sanity. Okay, so she goes by the name Worshiper Niga Wujanji, and she's here on the white carpet with us. Hello, Niga. Okay, yeah, it's a high five we do here. Sorry for confusing you. Yeah, you're welcome to the white carpet.
Thank you.
Can we start with some more worship? Can we continue actually with some more worship?
No problem. Medi makuma Nina bedo Wona wuye mikra shefo Medowo Namasumuye Medowo Namasumuye Mede makuma Yina bedo Wona wuye
You see, whenever I do gospel, I sing gospel, I realize I have a very sweet voice. It sounds better in my ears.
You
Yeah,
sure do.
I don't want to worry about whatever anybody is thinking. But I enjoy my voice myself.
Certainly, you do have a beautiful voice.
Thank you. Yeah, nobody has said that one, but in terms of singing.
Okay, but you sure do.
Yeah, they got. So for the month of independence, the month of March, we are all embarking into more prayers and worship and praise to God, because no matter what, at 58 years as a country, Ghana, we really are blessed. But what are you up to? What role are you really playing in this endeavor we are taking upon ourselves?
Yes, what we have taken upon ourselves is that in recognition of the gifts and the abilities that God has given us, we also need knowledge in whatever field we find ourselves in. It's very important that we have knowledge to be able to apply it and be able to get the best out of all what we have been given. When you don't have knowledge and how to apply it in the field in which you find yourself, certainly excellence will not be your portion.
Sure.
You can't get it.
Yeah.
And when you don't have excellence, nobody is ready to appreciate anything that you do. And so it's very important that we, apart from all that we have, we get knowledge, add to the wisdom we have, and then we are in to go.
Okay, so you are getting into a moment of worship, and on which particular day? So
we're going to have it. Yeah, we're going to have it on the 7th of March.
Okay.
It will be a conference. We would have speakers.
Okay.
We would have musicians around. So you come, you are taught, you sit at the feet of mentors.
Okay.
You are taught, you are mentored, you are imparted.
Wow.
And then we have a time of worship. Yeah. Predominantly, that's what we do.
Okay, so who are some of the mentors we're looking forward to meeting on that day, 7th of March?
We're looking forward to meeting Reverend Josh Lai.
Okay.
Yes, of ICGs.
Chata.
Exactly. Exactly. And then Pastor Helen Yorson.
Okay.
Those are the two mentors we have whom we're dwelling
Very
on.
wonderful, powerful people you have in there.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
So we'll be there. But really, when I am coming, is there anything I have to come with, like gate fee, special?
Yes, yes. You just have your gate fee. Don't worry about what you're going to eat.
Okay.
Don't worry about your notebook nor your pen.
Sorted.
You're sorted.
All you need to do is
just bring your
small
body and bring your gate fee. We're doing a registration of 50 CDs.
Okay.
But we have a discount for student groups and for large groups which are coming from churches, so that you don't feel that because of the money you are deprived of whatever you need to learn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll be there. We really will be there.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Sure, I'll be there on the 7th of March.
Certainly.
I'll come and worship.
Yes,
what time of the day?
It's going to be from 8:30 a.m. and we want to close at 1 p.m. so that all the choirs can go back, rehearse for their services on Sunday.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Probably I'll come and take a deep breath. That can really make me sing more gospel and come out with my own track. And I'll release a single, and then later I'll take a year to work on an album. Thank you so much, Niga. We'll be there on 7th March to worship and praise together as one person in Christ.
Can I add something? We're doing it. We're having it at Apadi Lodge.
Okay.
It's at Tesano.
Tesano.
Yes, just after the Tesano bus stop. Your first turn on your right.
Okay, I knew that, but I was going to be selfish and not sure. But thank you so much. So, in a moment, you have a lot more coming your way. So just don't go away. Stay tuned. But let me leave you with Songo saying "Sikadie Basa Basa." You haven't heard him saying. Just take a watch.
Fire! Sikadie Basa, Sikadie Basa, Elundenie Basa, 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 Sikadie Basa, Sikadie Basa, Elundenie, Wojashemu, Wojashemu,
Ojanshewu, Sikadie, Pasa, Sikadie, Pasa, Sikadie, Pasa, Ojanshewu.
I came out with Sikadie Basa Basa because I don't want it to be Sikadie Basa Basa all the time when it comes to our sporting activities. You understand? We're paying a lot, especially for the Black Stars, but we're not winning any trophy. So I don't want the taxpayers' money to just go waste. That's the reason why I always say Sikadie Basa Basa. You got it? And Sydney believe that, you know, I mean, he can go out there and say Sikadie Basa Basa, but whether it's going to work or it's not going to work, he wants the main person, that is the fireman. So he came to me, we talked, and yes, I helped him up, or I support him, and that is why we've come out with this song, Sikadie Basa Basa.
The song is doing well. People are patronizing the song. What do you make of it?
Fantastic. Oh, I mean, we thank the Almighty God. You got it. I fireman, I always say that Minyanko Ponson. You understand? With God, all things are possible. I believe in the Almighty God. So I know that, I mean, it's going to travel far. Sikadie Basa, Sikadie Basa, Sikadie Basa, Ojana Shewa, Obeba, Oja, Sikadie Basa, Sikadie Basa, Enumdenie Basa, Basa, Basa.
Ojana Shewa, wow, Beba, professional fire, burn all of you who did. Basa, 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 and basa. Well, so we have been joined on the white carpet by a set of worshippers. You haven't seen them do it before, but today they are really going to move us into serious worship. Today I told you it's all worship. So we have worshippers Francis Doku and Bertrand Nana Texan.
Uyo nyamia unsagrada ya kutuo na yesori.
I asked for it, I got it. Would you give us a dance hall worship style?
Dance or commando.
Are you coming? Afa. Nana sings on that tone usually.
Yeah.
And the we went Zion. I forgot the words there. And the weekend, hurry as the way comes to me. Afa, hey.
Yeah, I know they are funny.
Welcome. So on this note, would you give me the high five? Let's be talking when he's ready to join us. Uncle Francis. Last night, nominees lists were released. That's a nice background tune, right? Whilst we talk, we have a background tune.
Yeah, if you can tone down a little.
If you can, now he's singing out, but that's okay. Akwo Nana is already aggrieved.
Yeah, I saw him on the video footage. He was.
Are you done?
He was. Oh, it's okay.
Let's go.
He was screaming blue murder. I mean, things that he has been had done by. I mean, yeah. Maybe I would if I'm in his shoes and I felt that I've done a lot of work and I needed to be nominated and I wasn't nominated. I probably would kick a fuss.
Let me try to find out. So is it that he successfully got ladies to show off some boobs, flesh bouncing up and down on stage? Is that hard work?
No, but he had a song that was going very strong. For one song at least that I thought was going very strong.
Which one is that?
Uyadami Sisimudintu. And it was going strong for him. He did a lot of appearances and all that.
Okay.
But I mean, the fact is that everybody also worked hard. So it's not everybody who will be nominated.
Usually I would
and the problem I had with him was that, I mean, if you have a case, I think you should make your case without referring to other musicians. Mentioning names of other people, you know, that you think shouldn't be there. I think it's not very professional. And you can make your case without saying that Bisakede shouldn't, he was there and R2B's song was there and yours is not there. I think he could have made his case without that. But the point is that perhaps the board, which I'm a part, perhaps didn't think that he deserved to be there. That's why maybe he wasn't nominated.
No.
Yeah, I think.
Welcome to the white carpet.
Thank you.
You were singing when I had wanted to say that.
Yes, I wasn't sleeping today too much.
It's
so
beautiful to know that one. It's good to hear you sing instead.
Instead of snoring. Okay. Akon, and I think he's missed the 5,000 he got the very last time. You know, he was involved in Ghana Music Awards, and he got some money for developmental purposes from the World Bank. And they gave him 5,000 for singing about how to take care of our CD notes. Beautiful. I think he took a great project, the breast cancer thing. He executed it perfectly, to my opinion. You know, in my opinion, I enjoyed watching it. I think he did a great job, but I think other people didn't think so. So he feels that's the reason why he's not picking up something. But that aside, I think in that category he was thinking he should be there. There are other great people there, you know, and I think the board is a very, you know, competent board, and they chose who they thought was deserving to be there. But as you have it, you know, musicians are very passionate people, and they want everybody to acknowledge their work. So, for instance, if they feel they have to be somewhere and you don't put them, they get bitter, which is quite understandable. You know, I'll just plead with him to say, hey, listen, dude, the whole Ghana couldn't be there. The whole musician, you know, body couldn't be there. So those who are there, just wish them well. Just work harder next time around, you know, because indeed he did a great job. I think entertainment-wise, he stole headlines, you know, whether you like him or not. That's what showbiz is all about, how to get headlines, sometimes even for the wrong reasons. Kanye West.
I remember, on which platform did you feel like just pulling him off the stage and beat the hell out of him?
The December to Remember.
December to Remember.
You know, it was so terrible. I could have smacked him. You know.
Perhaps it's about time we began nominating most worst artists.
One is called the Razzies,
The Razzies, you know, the Raspberry Awards.
Yeah, we should have our version. But really, I need to understand this. When musicians are aggrieved and they are lambasting Charterhouse for not nominating them, is it Charterhouse's fault, or it's some fans and Academy who really put together, so Charterhouse should not be blamed?
I think it's first of all, I think one of the things is misconception and ignorance, you know, on the process of the Ghana Music Awards. A lot of people make that error, saying that Charterhouse didn't nominate me, you know, Charterhouse didn't give me the award. And all. But it's a process that starts from when the categorization, which is not done by Charterhouse in any way. It is the board, the board that sits and looks at all the nominations.
And do we have a new board put together every year, or it's for a period?
Well, I mean, there's a board that exists that is refreshed. You know, sometimes some people taken off, other people brought in, and all that. You know, so there are times when it's the same board for maybe about 2 years, and then some other people are taken off and all that.
So now let's go back. The board actually...
The board does the categorization, which means that they listen to all the songs that have been submitted and say that, okay, this one should go here, this one should go here. And then that's the nomination. So after doing the categorization, say this one is dancehall, this one is this, and there's a list of songs that nominates for each category, each of the 33 categories. You know, and then put it out there. And then there are different levels of voting. There are some that the board alone decides, and some that the board and academy. There
Depending
are
on which category.
Which category?
Let me quickly say that Francis Doku is talking in the capacity as a board member of the Ghana Music Awards. So that's good education he's given us here on the white carpet.
No, I'm talking in my capacity as Francis. I haven't been mandated by the board to speak on their
Okay, so until he's mandated, he's talking as Francis Doku, but he still is a member of the board. So.
Yes, of course.
Right, so I need to understand this one. The artists and their managers, do they really understand that there are these processes existing before you get to really get nominated officially, and then you're voted for by an academy and fans, and then you get to win what you pick up that night?
I think some do, some don't.
Somebody like Bulldog, does he know?
Well, he should know. He worked at Charterhouse, so he knows that there's a process that all these things go through. I mean, it's not only when artists lose or are not nominated that they commit that error. Even sometimes when they win, they say that I thank Charterhouse for giving me the award. Charterhouse didn't give you the award because the process led to you winning the award. It's not Charterhouse role in this thing is to organize the event in terms of producing the event for on the day and for television, and also the fact that they own the concepts. All other things are the process from the board to the public, academy, and all that. If people get to understand it, sometimes they won't take issue with the organizers and maybe take issue with the board and the whole process. Maybe your fans who should have voted for it. Sometimes I think that when people are fighting for being nominated in categories that they think they shouldn't have been, or they should have been another one, like Reggie, for example, saying that he should have been nominated for hip hop instead of hip life. I mean, Selfie should have been nominated for
hip hop. I
think they should rather turn their attention to asking their fans to vote for them than fighting, using all this to fight
when the thing is already out and there's little you can do. But Nana, do you really I feel that a lot more education should be given to these artists and their managers?
If for 15 years you don't know about this and you're a professional musician and you're not a discovery, then I think there's a problem with you. You should check yourself.
Don't continue. That sums it all up.
Okay, sure. Because in my business, whatever I do, I'm very much aware of all the rules that exist in that particular, endeavor. And
even if you don't know, show the interest. And when it happens, before you talk, just try and do a bit of investigation, finding out.
I agree with you. I concur. Because, look, studio fee is not a joke.
Yeah.
So for you to go into the studio, pay so much money, knowing very well at the end of the tunnel, there is something there for you. Going further to even submit your works, you should know what you're sending in. You should know what the whole parameters is all about. It's just like you getting something dotted on the documents for you and then you sign, like the white people did to our forefathers. They just were signing, basically their birthrights to these folks. And it's the same thing, I think if you're a serious musician, you should have a serious team. And the team should comprise of a business development manager, which Uncle Francis is very much aware of, and then these people, their duty is just to think for you while you just stay in the booth and then you do the singing. Michael Jackson has Robert DeLeo to do this for him.
A strong team, actually. Well, here, I don't know if it's going with the fee. That is why you find the artists themselves doing a lot of
which is bad because you end up draining yourself.
Yeah,
look,
you don't dedicate enough time for your creative work anyway. And
being a manager is not a joke. Chasing checks, chasing contracts, negotiating deals, arranging for tours, making sure you are active. And then if you do all these things for yourself and add your vocals to it, and remember, vocals, that's what you have as an artist. Woe unto you if you can't play an instrument. Then you are doomed.
Which
Somebody
most of the
artists back here don't even do. Their single instrument is their voice. But definition of a professional musician says apart from your vocals, you should also play at least an instrument.
Yeah.
This man's child, what the age did Sweetie start playing the piano? Can you tell us, please?
Okay, we'll do that conversation.
5 years old.
Okay, 5
The child
years
was
old.
just...
What's her name?
She's called Baki.
Baki. What's the name of Baki? Okay,
Baki is a Dede name, like a first girl.
First girl, Baki.
A variant of Dede.
I'll interview Baki. She would tell me, okay, so at her age, 5 years, she would say, she's more likely to say, I've been playing since I was in my mom's womb. Since a grown musician says I've been playing since I was a child.
No, that one is a high.
Well, so, okay, so yes or no? Yeah. Songo in Sydney, Sikadie Basa. Is there a future for that song?
No, there isn't. It's just one of those songs that you do to, I mean, like one of those, what's his name? The comedian, funny things. You know, one of those things that you do. You know, these Nigerian actors and all that, they come and do some songs and then it hasn't got. I think
Johnny Vivinaj, one logo,
one of something. No, but it's actually
Sydney's. And those people.
Don't remind me.
I mean, I think I see that's one of those songs. It's not a commercial release in my view. It's just one of the things to express the things that he believes in.
Who has featured Songo? Because Songo owns Sikadie Basa. But Sydney is already warning the politicians to keep up that song.
But the point is that even Sydney, I mean, some of these songs when he does, they just hit boom like that and then they go down, they die. I mean, you can talk a few of them. No, Apustenke was a very good one, but I liked Omampeni and all those. Those ones that try to just.
Okay, so across our shows, Lupita Nyong'o.
The fake bells.
Yeah, you heard about it, the fake bells.
Yeah, I know, I heard it.
Don't you fascinated at the thief?
You know, some of these people, you know what they call them? They call them cat thieves.
Okay.
When I heard it the first time, the word cat thief, I thought they steal cats and chew. You know, so
they are not from a region.
Yeah, you know, I noticed, you know, but
not the number 9 kind, yeah.
Yeah. So I watched a movie by Whoopi Goldberg, right? That's Katherine Johnson, and she made a movie like that titled The Cat Thief.
Okay.
And what they do is they're smooth criminals. They can sneak into your house, you never know, you know, and then steal stuff. Some of them, they are not really stealing because they want to steal or they are hungry. No, it's just for a statement. I'm the person who stole this and returned it, you know, that kind of thing. So this person, fine, it's possible that it wasn't necessarily because of that, but just wanted some of the publicity, you know, surrounding the whole award scheme.
Kleptomaniacs.
So,
you just have to steal something. I mean,
anyway, it's like it did really happen in this case. You can clearly tell that he wanted to just and he actually said it, that he wants to really get into the what's the synonym for
for what?
Oh, come on,
you whispered
he said he wanted to get into some of the, you know, the unnecessary hype.
Yeah,
Hollywood
exactly what
really
I'm saying.
gives to their dress and their fashion and all. And it's the 6,000 pearls we're talking about. It's not.
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
Yeah, and then
$150,000.
Yeah,
it's all fake.
It could.
He doesn't have use for it, so he threw it and showed them where to find it.
It's possible it's worth that amount, for all you know. At least now, even if it's not worth, what is surrounding it may even make it worth that amount.
Anyway,
it's possible.
Anyway, today at times Sarah joined us today, and she really turned the clock in such a way that it's going like that.
Oops,
and she's screaming already. But let me quickly share a few of your comments here. Just last week I made a promise and Uncle Francis cursed me and said she won't do it. Don't curse me again, because I'm going to say the same thing today. Right, so this says these dark suburb guys they are cultists, really. Okay, so they perform good, but man, their energy is spiritual. How do fans take selfies with them when their faces are covered, or they are anti-fans? Well, that's coming from Crispin, that you are talking to us from Techiman. This says, Stewards, I think it's a good start of rock music for Ghana, but we should rename it and be identified with it. Okay, so the custom wasn't really necessary. And then this one says, Stewards are great. Costume, really? Okay, so today, Tuesday too. Stewards are great. I love their music. Well, I really wish I could go on and on, forgive me, but you see, the curse is still working from Uncle Francis. Well, Sarah tuned, she's stopped playing with the clock, Sarah. It's been so much fun coming your way with today's edition of the White Carpet. Let me just share with you that the Ghana Music Week celebration is starting next Wednesday, and so on the 6th of March we'll have the Ghana Music Honors, and then on the 7th we have the Independence concert here at the stadium in Accra. So make a date with, this is our own brand, Ghana, so let's all have fun Independence Day. And remember, pray, and worship. That is what we should do in the month of March. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. Thank you so much for spending the time with us.